What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So if you could like it, subscribe, share the video out, much appreciated. Um, I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna do this. This is my second take because I fucked up the first one. First one wasn't bad. At any rate, I stumbled onto something. Now, let me give you a bit of a backstory. So I've cut myself off from Facebook and Instagram, Twitter I don't even look at. I'm taking time to focus on what I've been sort of researching, I guess. And I don't want to be distracted by nonsense. So that's why I do it. So as I've been going through and researching the self-help stuff that I've been looking into, because I think it's cool. I like brain stuff and it's fun. Of course, I got into the attachment theory and did the video, just a previous video of Julian himself with some other guy and a research whatever. So obviously I'm on the track. So and it's something that I've just stumbled onto. I've been noticing Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, all the big names are talking about it as well in dropping attachment theory and emotion, depression, anxiety. Seems to be a new thing coming out. New to me. Anyway, so maybe you guys already know about this stuff. I'm just learning about it, so I think it's kind of cool. I was watching Jordan Peterson a couple nights ago, and he said something that I was laying on my couch. I was laying on my couch watching Jordan. He said something that made me sit up and say out loud, "What the fuck did you just say?" It snapped me the fuck. It snapped me. I'm like, what the fuck? So what I want to do is I want to show the video. Maybe you guys are smarter than I am and you can figure it out. Because I don't know. I don't like what I'm seeing. Prelude to that, I wanted to show that I'm also not shilling for Jordan Peterson. I'm not shilling for the guy. So I'm going to bring something up to show you first before we go to the main video. Let's go here. Not that one. This one. Right here. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory with this particular video. With this particular video, he's talking to Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh has made a movie called Am I Racist? He also did a previous movie called What is a Woman? So with I Am a Racist, him and Jordan are discussing the downfall of the white man through the economic tables. Although they believe the white man is on top of the patriarchy or the hierarchy, because in all the fucking movies, it's always been a rich white dude who's the bad guy. So Donald Trump gets elected being the rich white dude. Of course, Donald Trump is evil and bad. Of course, they're going to believe that. But it's an old trope from years ago. We're going back 8 years now. Watch what they say. It's interesting.
The postmodernist types, Derrida and Foucault and so forth. Foucault is the world's most cited scholar, by the way. The world's most cited scholar, more than Darwin.
Yeah, I know.
That out. And we really don't know what to do with the fact that we see the world through a story, because that's not what the scientists claimed. It's not what the Enlightenment types claimed. And they were definitely wrong.
That's interesting.
Black women do pretty well, as it turns out. And Asian women do quite spectacularly well. And of course, there's the ever-present fact that Jews do disproportionately well too. And so it isn't even obvious.
Did you notice the pause there? There was a pause there. The way when you watch the full thing, I just cut it short. When you watch it, the whole thing, there's like he goes bang, 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 and then there's a pause, and he kind of gives a bit of a backstory, and then he says Jews. Which is true. Why are Jews more disproportionately more wealthy than white people? Because of their, according to the bell curve, they are better at speechcraft, using language. They're better at it. They're better at using language. Asians are better at spatial recognition. That's why. That's the why behind why Jews are up there, above the old whitey. Right? But there's a bit of a pause there. He pauses, obviously because he works for a Jew. The Daily Wire Plus is sitting right there, right? By the way, Jordan Peterson doesn't give a fuck about what I say. George Lucas doesn't care that I say anything about Star Wars. Jordan Peterson doesn't give a fuck about anything I say about him, because he's way the fuck up there. But you all might find this fascinating. This is just fascinating. You know, there's a pause there. Why is there a pause there, Jordan? Why is it because you work for a Jew? You refuse to admit that you've read 200 years with us? Dude, like, come on. Anyway, I always found that funny. I saw that, so I went, took you bet.
Is that white people are at the top of the economic hierarchy, but the reason that the radicals insist that racism is only a white problem is because of this Marxism that's crept in.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to see if he said anything else. He doesn't. It's good to interview. You know, I like Matt Walsh. I mean, I don't hate him. You know, he's smarter than I am, so I don't good on him. But it was funny, just that one part. I was like, cute. So I'm not shilling for him, obviously. If I'm pointing something like that out, you know, I'm not shilling for him. This is crazy. I'm going to watch this again probably tonight. What your anxiety is trying to tell you. Tour stop, San Diego. This is one of the best ones I've seen in a long time from Jordan since he got sick. That's how good this clip is. Fuck me, is it good. However, I found something very, very alarming in it. Something, like I said, that made me spring up and fucking pay attention. You tell me what he's talking about. No, fuck, I'm gonna have to find this again because it's already played. He's talking about chimpanzees and shit. Let's try here.
And so that's so interesting. And so then you think, look, there's 5,000 people in here.
Here it is.
Frame of reference. As soon as you adopt how you understand other people.
Here it is.
The goal of the character that's being portrayed on the screen.
This is about a movie.
You adopt that goal as your own. Then you play out the emotions in your own body, which mimics the structure what would you call it? The character that's being portrayed on the screen, and you live that all out inside you. And that's also how you understand other people. Right? You don't listen to someone and then figure out what they're saying and then infer what they're thinking. That isn't how it works. What you do is you listen to someone until you figure out what they're up to. As soon as you figure out what they're up to, you can adopt that frame of reference. As soon as you adopt that frame of reference, you have the same emotions. And that's what makes you united. And so that's so interesting. And so then you think, look, there's 5,000 people in here. If there were 5,000 chimpanzees, you guys would be tearing each other into shreds because no one would be able to know what anyone else was up to. But because all of you are here paying attention to the same thing in the same way, you have virtually identical emotional states, and that means instantly your behavior is rendered predictable to one another. And there's no difference between that and peace. They're the same thing. And so what that means is that one of the predicates of a civil, productive, and peaceful society is that everyone inhabits the same narrative. And you might say, well, we don't need the same.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? That we all inhabit the same narrative. Who gets to write the narrative, Jordan? Whose narrative? What? You notice the what he's saying there. He's saying there that if we all adopt the same narrative across the world, we could have world peace. That's extremely dangerous. What he's saying is extremely dangerous. Do you know what Jesus said? Jesus said, the world will cry for peace, peace, but no peace shall be given to them. Listen, if the world starts crying for peace, that is fulfillment of prophecy. The world will cry for peace, peace, but no peace shall be given. I don't like where this could lead. This could lead to some very, very bad things. Not only like, well, whose narrative exactly? Am I following your fucking narrative? Or do I get to follow my own narrative? Like, whoa. Are you trying to tell me what to do? Are you trying to tell me what to believe? That In order for world peace, we all have to believe this one thing. Fuck you. Times 2. I don't know. I don't like it. I heard this, red flag went up. Went, what? Again, I'm not that smart. I've watched a lot of Jordan. This is new. This is a new talking point. What do you see? Watch this video. What your anxiety is trying to tell you. Tour stop San Diego. Again, why I'm saying I'm not shilling for him. The reason for it. It is good. I'm not saying it's bad. It was really, really good. Like I said, I haven't seen him this good since before he got sick. However, that one talking point, I don't like. Tell me what you think. Check it out for yourself. I saw this, and like I said, I immediately sat right up. I paid really close attention to what he was saying. You know, I made sure I took note of why are you not switching now? What is your problem? Why not just, it's not switching. Just go to the other thing. I want to go to the different screen. Why are you being a pain in my ass? There we go, finally. I don't know. I saw that and I was like, whoa. Holy fuck. Red flag. My Bible senses are tingling. You know? That's what I saw. I was like, what? The fuck? Again though, like I'm just trying to navigate the world, Jordan, trying to find my own path and find my own narrative, you know? Like I get it, like chaos and how trying to navigate the world with positive and negative emotions. He was going on about this in that video, where a negative emotion is where the narrative is broken down and there's too many paths. The god of chaos. He says when chaos emerges, the dragon. He called chaos as the dragon. Interesting. And where a positive emotion is derived from a known narrative, and you can see a clear path, and you know the narrative. You can see the end of the goal, and each step you take toward that goal, your body is able to regulate how much energy it is, how much energy it has to put forward to get to that goal. Versus chaos, where there's 1,000 fucking possibilities, and your body has a hard time. Well, if I go this far, I'll need this much energy. If I go that far, I need this energy. And it's trying to do all these fucking calculations, and your narrative collapses. I get it. I get that. Sure. That. Yeah. Okay. You got me. You got me there. All right. Sounds good. I like this. I like where this is going. This is positive. It'll help me, figure out my situation and what the fuck I'm doing. Love it. Great. Awesome stuff. We all have to share the same narrative. Hold on a second. You had me till then. Once he said that, I went, wait a second. What are you talking about? Peace? Peace? Like world peace? Could we use this to world peace? So we all have to, says who? There's 2 of them, eh? There's always 2. There's never one. There's always 2. Always. We cannot all share the same narrative. That's one. That's never just one. There's always 2. The human body's brain is broken up into 2 different personalities. They're different, but they're still different. They may vibe. They may get along sometimes. They may fight sometimes, but they're still fucking different. That's 2. How do you make a baby? 2. A man and a woman. Careful, Jordan. That's all I gotta say. Careful. I mean, I don't think he has any malintention. I think his intent is good. I think it's to help people on an individual level. Sure. How this could be fucking taken and ran with, I have some serious qualms about it. Chaos emerges. Whoa, wait a minute. When you're looking at all the paths, you look at all the paths. And I've seen that path before. I've heard about it. I read it in a book. It's the Bible. Yeah. Interesting. that's the video. Hopefully it uploads. Hopefully it's half decent. I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Like, share, subscribe.